As a child, Anthony watched his grandmother take the Bible from her nightstand and walk to the tree in her backyard each evening to read. This was one of his most vivid memories of his summer visits to his grandparents' house in Tennessee. Grandma's devotions were like clockwork. At 7:30 each evening after dinner, she was reading scripture. He could hear her humming and hold him as she gazed across the yard after reading portions of scripture. When the call came that Grandma had died, Anthony, now a grown man, and his father traveled to Tennessee to make arrangements. Anthony thought he would be strong in facing Grandma's death. She had lived a good life and reached more than 70 years and 10 that the Bible promised. However, when he arrived at the house and looked at the nightstand, he saw her worn, torn Bible open to one of her favorite Psalms, and the memories of her quoting from it came back to him. He recalled the sacred moments she spent meditating through it and the regularity of her worship. As he remembered the old songs she sang, his father entered the room and the two decided to pray. They thanked God for Grandma's example. They asked forgiveness for the crowdedness of their lives, which often caused them to neglect prayer and Bible meditation. They asked for God's strength and His direction for the days ahead. They thanked God that the sacred book had called them to worship, just as it had called Grandma's. And they realized her legacy of faith was indeed the most precious gift she could have left behind. Today's lesson reminds us to respond to God's faithfulness with expressions of praise and gratitude for who He is and what He has done for us and others.